In the nation's first primary state of New Hampshire, former President Donald Trump easily defeated his closest opponent, Senator Nikki Haley, to secure the Republican presidential nomination for 2024. Trump's quick triumph, declared only minutes after the state's last ballots closed, emphasizes how the former president continues to hold the de facto position of leadership within the GOP. Before facing President Joe Biden, Republicans will rally behind him after Haley's victory in New Hampshire, where she was most likely to unseat the outgoing president. Even so, the former governor of South Carolina pledged to continue running, pointing out that while New Hampshire might be the top state in the union, it is by no means the last state in the union. These are the lessons learned from a crucial GOP primary night. Trump is on track to win the GOP nomination in 2024. With his triumph, Trump, who has long been the clear frontrunner in the contest, virtually locks down the nomination. In the days preceding New Hampshire, Trump seemed to be on a definite road to the nomination as his opponents in the race withdrew their support, including Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, Gov. Ron DeSantis of Florida, and businessman Vivek Ramaswamy. Many people considered the Granite State to be the main with its voter demographics, leaning toward the center compared to other early voting states like Iowa and South Carolina, as well as its primaries being open to undeclared voters. Haley had the strongest chance of unseating the incumbent president. The former president's supporters will urge the GOP to unite behind him as the nominee, a move they believe is inevitable, notwithstanding Haley's pledge to remain in the race. One of Trump's most ardent congressional allies and a member of the House GOP leadership, Rep. Elise Stefanik, RNI, said in a statement on Tuesday night that it is well past time for her to suspend her failing campaign and unite behind President Trump. Any future attempt to cynically split Republicans will be remembered and perceived as a direct aid to Joe Biden's dismal campaign. It has to cease right now. And regardless of how close Haley came to defeating Trump, the outcomes in New Hampshire will almost surely disappoint the GOP's anti-Trump faction, which has been longing for a challenger to the president ahead of the general elections in 2024. In the meantime, following Trump's victory in New Hampshire, the Biden re-election team hinted to a potential rematch with Trump in a statement. Julie Chavez Rodriguez, the campaign manager for Joe Biden, stated, "Tonight's results confirm Donald Trump has all but locked up the GOP nomination, and the election-denying anti-freedom MAGA movement has completed its takeover of the Republican Party. This race is far from over. Haley promises to stick around." Haley has stated that she does not intend to withdraw from the race, but as Trump's momentum grows, her chances of winning the Republican nomination are decreasing. Though she accepted a double-digit loss, Haley, who had placed her campaign on winning New Hampshire, pledged to keep going. "You've all heard the rumors going among the political elite," Haley declared in her concession speech. "They're falling all over themselves, saying this race is over. For every one of them, I have some news. The top state in the union is New Hampshire. It's not the final one. This race is far from over," she continued. "There are still dozens of states to visit." In statements made following his win, Trump appeared incensed that Haley chose to stay in the race, accusing her of doing a victory lap, while in reality, she had a very bad night. Trump said that Haley gained support from Democrats in New Hampshire who participated in the Republican primary and made fun of her after she placed third in the Iowa caucus held last week. In reference to DeSantis, Trump remarked, "Ron came in second and left. She finished third and is still in the area." Haley finds that the main map doesn't become any easier as time goes on. The contest now shifts to South Carolina, home state of Haley, which votes on February 24, and Nevada and the Virgin Islands, which vote on February 8.